Welcome to the deep dive. We take raw source material and, well, we really get into it to find the insights hiding inside.
And today, the source is definitely unique, very raw.
Yeah, it really is. We're looking at a rap song transcript. It's called Digital Sharks TikTok Pimps Remix by an artist named Iceni.
Mm-hmm.
And our mission, really, for this deep dive is to follow Iceni's, frankly, quite brutal perspective on online exploitation.
Yeah, mapping out these tactics of what he calls digital sharks.
Exactly. And seeing how this one artist, decides to push back.
And what strikes me is it's not just lyrics on a page. It feels like a first-person account, doesn't it?
Totally. It's incredibly direct, quite emotional, very aggressive language.
Leaves you in no doubt about the frustration there, that feeling of being exposed, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really, really powerful lens for looking at this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And straight away, Iceni gives us this term, this antagonist, the digital shark. So let's try and define that. We're talking about these predatory figures online. Could be agents, managers, maybe even other influencers.
The ones who promise the world, right? Fame, money.
Exactly. They promise it all to creators, but then, well, the song suggests they just siphon off the work.
Yeah, the content, the profit.
And maybe even the creators, spirit, their drive.
It's quite dark.
It is. So we're going to use Iceni's own words, his metaphors, to kind of shed light on this for you. Let's get into it.
Okay, so connecting this to the bigger picture, the song starts with this real sense of disillusionment.
Yeah, that line, getting mashed on socials, no friends.
Exactly. It paints this picture of the creator life being really demanding, maybe quite lonely.
Yeah, isolating. Even for someone who seems skilled. He says, spitting bars with my chest hang proper style.
Right, suggesting real effort, real talent there.
But still feeling mashed and with no friends. That really hits home, considering social media is supposed to be, well, social.
The promise versus the reality.
And then almost immediately, he identifies the problem figures.
Snakes.
Calls them online snake in the app, sliding DM, chatting pure waste and crap.
That pure waste and crap line is pretty blunt.
It is. It's not just being rude. It feels like it's flagging manipulation right from the start.
Yeah, the communication itself is just garbage, basically, designed to mislead.
Coming through the DMs, too, so it's kind of subtle, insidious.
Right, not overt threats initially. It's more like a lure.
So what is the lure? What's the hook they use? Iceni mentions, roll with a spam will make you go large, Bruce. Your team proper gets you right in charge. What's the appeal there?
Well, that's it, isn't it? It's the dream they're selling. Virality, influence, success.
Right.
The song spells it out. Promises of getting large, having a team, being in charge.
Stuff that creators really pour their energy into achieving. Visibility, recognition.
Exactly. It's custom designed to tap into that ambition, that desire to make it.
But then Iceni just slams the brakes on that fantasy.
Yeah, with that line. But it's all cap, just the way to get paid.
Cap. So lies, basically.
Total lies. It's not about the creator's success at all.
No, it's just a calculated way for the exploiters to make money.
Exactly. The whole thing is presented as a facade.
And this leads to that imbalance, doesn't it? The effort involved.
Oh, massively. The song really highlights that. Got man working hard while they chilling in shade.
Chilling in the shade, yeah. While the creators.
Posting content till your mind's gone dead. And meanwhile, the exploiters are just counting keys up, leaving you in the red.
So the creators doing all the work, burning out.
Mentally, emotionally drained, while the sharks profit.
It sounds like a digital version of absentee landlordism, almost.
That's a good way to put it, yeah. Where the land is the creative work and the rent is just the creator's energy.
Paid in burnout.
While the exploiter barely lifts a finger, relatively speaking.
That phrase, mind's gone dead. It's really showing. Captures that burnout, that dehumanizing aspect.
It really does, and it sets up the core metaphor perfectly.
The digital shark.
Swimming around like some waste, feeding off talent, think they're running this space.
It's such a vivid image. Parasitic.
Yeah, these figures, called waste, just preying on creativity.
And thinking they own the place.
Yeah.
Running this space. Not creating, just consuming.
Exactly. And the song gets specific about how they exploit.
Okay, like what?
Well, the demand for constant content. 10 vids daily, bro. Keep that content pure.
10 videos a day? That's intense.
It's relentless. And it taps into how platforms like TikTok work, right? The algorithm demands constant feeding.
So the sharks use that pressure.
They leverage it, they promise reach, virality, but really it just feeds their machine. More ads for them, more data.
While the creator is on a treadmill, basically. A Sisyphean task, you said.
Pretty much. It's not about sustainable growth for the artist.
And it's definitely not for the artist profit, apparently.
No, Iceni makes that clear. The profit-taking is completely skewed.
Take Mo's the profit greedy man, them ain't right.
Right. And then crushing ambitions while they flex day and night.
Crushing ambitions. That feels deeper than just taking money.
It does. It suggests it's not just financial damage, but psychological too. Like they're actively undermining the creator's drive.
Yeah, killing their spirit. All while the sharks are flexing, showing off their success.
Which is built on the creator's crushed ambitions. It's a really stark injustice.
This brings us to another figure he mentions. The fake boss man.
Yes. The description is, rinsing your mind got your pushing content while they counting their grind.
Rinsing your mind. Wow. So psychological manipulation again.
Seems like it, controlling their output, their mental space.
While the boss just focuses on their own grind, their own profit.
Yeah, the creator becomes a tool, a content machine.
And it really is just about the money for these types, isn't it?
The song leaves no doubt. Sell this, sell that prosh, make our numbers peak, stack them coins higher while your spirit gets weak.
Your spirit gets weak. That's the human cost right there.
Absolutely. And it's made worse because these figures apparently have no real credibility.
Right. No creds, no rag, just some chat for the views. Talking big money, but they're spreading fake news.
So they don't actually have the authority or the track record.
It seems not. They rely on hype, on chat for the views, on lies.
Empty boasts, fake news about money to lure people in.
It's all smoke and mirrors, leveraging hope, leveraging ambition, but cynically.
Okay, so we've painted a pretty grim picture based on Iceni's words. What's the takeaway here? What does Iceni do about it?
Well, the song isn't just a complaint list. It feels like an act of defiance.
Yeah, how so?
He says things like, Iceni's on scene and watch them scatter and run deal with these waste men till their business is done.
Okay, so he's calling them out directly.
And Iceni's got facts, drag them out in the light.
So exposing them, bringing the truth out.
Exactly. The song itself feels like that act of exposure, a refusal to stay quiet.
A demand for accountability.
And it also feels like it's about reclaiming something.
Reclaiming what? The creative space, maybe? Authenticity. There's that line, UK streets calling this crowns what we claim, finish these frosters, put an end to the game.
Crowns what we claim. So taking back power.
Yeah, it sounds like a challenge. Saying the real power, the crowns, belong to the genuine creators, the ones doing the work.
Not the frosters, the fakes who just profit off them.
Right. It's like saying this whole exploitative model needs to end. The game needs to change.
It's a call for the online world to value real talent, real community.
Instead of just being a feeding ground for these digital sharks.
Wow. Okay, so this deep dive into Iceni's track, Digital Sharks, it's given us a really raw, unfiltered look at a dark side of the creator economy.
Definitely dark. We've seen how these sharks operate, according to the song.
Using false promises, pressure for endless content.
Skimming off the profits.
And all really at the expense of the creator's actual well-being, their spirit.
And understanding this, the way the song lays it out so vividly, it feels important for anyone online today.
Yeah, whether you're making content yourself, or you're just consuming it, or even just observing how this digital world works.
The song acts as a kind of warning. A guide, almost.
It definitely leaves you thinking, in this online world that's always pushing for more content, more clicks, more engagement.
Yeah, the constant demand.
How can you actually value the work and the spirit of the individual creators behind it all?
And how do we get better at spotting the difference?
Right, between a real opportunity and the jaws of one of these digital sharks.